Bamba. Inside. Here's Williams. Shot clock at 6. James. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the shot is good. 8 points for LeBron.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Here's Claxton. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Rob. To the middle. Here's George. LeBron grabs the miss. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts, and that's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. So they're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thanks, David. The shot by George, no good.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up. Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And here is James after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Pass to Sharp. Back to LeBron. It's deflected.
And love the defensive activity from KCP, selling out there for the block.
Shot up 2 there. James has got 13.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
To the paint. Here's Sharp. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Doncic with it. He's got 8. Count it. He's got 10.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. Doncic outside. Williams with the steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
And they double up LeBron. Bamba wide open, and he fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Doncic looking it over. 3 on the clock. Screen by Claxton. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
15.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's Nurkic, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Nurkic has got his first bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
There's a screen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Alexander Walker. Doncic outside. Goes back up. And the rebound by Nurkic. Now James. He's got 15. Out to the wing. Right wing. Down low. Nobody near Nurkic. Good, and the assist goes to James. Nurkic has got 5.
Oh, don't you love the confidence Jusuf Nurkic has? Normally, guys, he's setting a screen or trying to open teammates. This time it's a little catch and shoot.
Claxton. And stolen by Whitmore. LeBron James finishes off the break.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Doncic missing. Ron right side. And they double up LeBron. And here's Edwards from the arc. Seattle grabs the miss. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And they're in the middle of this long string of games away from home. That'll be game 4 of 7 straight away. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
The 3 for Doncic. No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Edwards slams it in.
I love to see LeBron James work hard to get his teammates going. This guy is focused on everyone feeling good.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And they double up Doncic. Seattle trails by 15. George with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. George, no good. LeBron galloping to the rim. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could see why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. 1:37 left to play in the first half.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
Inside, looking to end the run. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Offensive rebound. Here's LeBron. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. James has got 25 points.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Goodwin feeling it out. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got his first basket.
Whatever it takes to get to his offensive game, that time DeMar doing work in the painted area.
Here's Bamba. And they double up James. Back to Sharp. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Sharp got his second basket of the game.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Well, we know Wendell Carter Jr. offers a lot on the offensive end. This guy's got to continue to improve as a low-post defender.
And here is James. 25 points in the game. Pass to Sharp. Back to LeBron. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Up 19. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And he drives in, and LeBron throws it down hard.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Sinks the triple.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing, and those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Back to Doncic. Taken away by Williams. Kicks it out to James. Back to Williams. From past the arc. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
Yeah, and knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Rock the rim, Wendell Carter Jr. We see you.
LeBron is doubled. To the inside. Doncic with the steal. And then Carter with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And they double up James. Down low. Here's Barrett. The kick out to Williams. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
You know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his 3-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Seattle. Trailing by 17. And they double up Doncic. It's stolen by Reddish. Floats it up for James. And the dunk by LeBron.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
Back to Carter. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound by Nurkic.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Doncic outside. Alexander Walker on the wing. And stolen by Whitmore. Here's Edwards. Kicks it out to James. No good on the 3. Seattle trails by 21. And Doncic here for the ball.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness, go ahead with the hammer.
Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays. Carter
outside. Back to Alexander Walker. wants to get it to Doncic, and does.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's Goodwin. Nothing on the board. That one, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. The drive by James. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
Well, 6'8" and 200, who knows how many pounds, but the King, one of the most apropos nicknames in sports.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
It's stolen by Reddish. Inside. Whitmore. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And
43.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And they double up Doncic. Frank, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Claxton, no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's James. Seattle grabs the miss. Doncic outside. No good with the layup.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Doncic. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Good on the triple.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Sharp, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Claxton. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Launches it. Claxton, no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the middle. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Now here's Caldwell Pope. From deep. Rebound by Williams. James with it. He's picked up by Doncic. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. It's good from long range. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Seattle. And stolen by James.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
LeBron is doubled. Onside, Barrett. Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
Great execution of the double team right there, able to strip it and then get the possession.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Here's James.
Oh, picked up his fourth foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
James outside. In the corner, Bamba with it. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Seattle.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Here's LeBron. Up and in on the layup. James has got 49 points in the game.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Pass to Sharp. And the rejection by Claxton. And that one drops. .131 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Claxton with plenty of space. Misses the jumper. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And that'll be his third foul so far. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations. So those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Carter looking around. Seattle missing again. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Back to Bamba. Driving in. And the dunk by Bamba.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Back to Doncic. Carter outside. 6 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Boy, confident shot from the big man Carter Jr. spacing the floor.
Here's Williams. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
The ball goes to Seattle.
Doncic with it. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so they get the victory here at home. This game may not have been